Let me thank the distinguished member of our committee, Mr. Neguse, for his leadership, joining with the Senate, and thank you for recognizing, Mr. Speaker. This is a fresh start. This is a new opportunity in a important bipartisan, bicameral legislation that Mr. Neguse has nurtured and introduced, and will ensure under his leadership that our bankruptcy system works for the entrepreneurs, small businesses, homeowners, and American families who are the backbone of this country and of the communities where they live and work. Having the privilege of serving on the Judiciary Committee for some time, I'm reminded of the work that we have done, almost like a puzzle, putting together a better matrix for the American people to be able to renew their lives, even as they may have the necessity of filing for bankruptcy. If there's one fundamental principle of American bankruptcy law, it is a promise of a fresh start. And the fresh start is quintessentially an American idea. It is a promise that even when your best efforts have failed, you are not a failure. You will have a chance to get back up and try again. It is a promise that our debts will not destroy you. Your debts will not destroy you. So by increasing the debt limit for small businesses electing to file for bankruptcy under subchapter 5 of chapter 11 to 7.5 million, long overdue, and Mr. Neguse, I want to particularly thank you because really small businesses across America have been raising this question, making the point that it is impossible for them to survive with the previous cap. And for individual chapter 11 filers to 2.75 million. This legislation will provide much-needed certainty that the bankruptcy system will be responsive to hardworking Americans and their families trying to stay afloat in a world that can be turned upside down by global economic shocks. Just as I started, again, the filing of bankruptcy should not cause one to never renew again. This legislation, with the leadership of Mr. Neguse, gives our American business persons, homeowners, and others a fresh start. And I ask my colleagues to support his legislation. And I would ask also unanimous consent to place the statement of the chair, subcommittee chair of the Antitrust, Commercial, and Administrative Law Committee into the record, the Honorable David N. Cicilline. Ask unanimous consent to place this in the record.
Without objection.
I yield back.